Welcome back to another Google Hangout from yours truly, Levon Kaysen. And I am back. I have not done a Google Hangout in a couple months. It's been a couple months since I've done a Google Hangout. So let's see how this works out. So if you've been living under a rock, what happened yesterday was pretty interesting. So I made a video called, if I could bring it up right now, if I can bring up the video right freaking now. Okay, there we go. I made a video called, Should Hard8 Time Still Stay in Weapon Wheel Podcast? And basically it was me discussing about the whole Hard8 and Kid Smooth situation and what BG should do. Now, here's two things that I said. If he wants to take Weapon Wheel Podcast to another level, then Hard8 gotta go. He had got to go. He gotta go, man. He gotta go. I mean, what has Hard8 contribute for the podcast besides talking smack and being the hood Negro of the podcast? What has he contribute, really? What has he contribute? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, people. What is the main reason why people watch Weapon Wheel? What is the main freaking reason why people watch Weapon Wheel? Huh? It's because of Hard8 Times. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. A lot of people watch Weapon Wheel just for Hard8. And that's why I think, the Weapon Wheel podcast can't cross over. It's because of Hard8. Now, if BG wants to keep it crumb side, just a crumb side niche, then keep Hard8. Keep Hard8 Times. Keep them. But, I think like about 40 to 50 minutes later, I think BG decided Hard8's out of the podcast. Hard8 is kicked out of the podcast. And there were a lot of people. There were a lot of people that were. Now, I'm not watching the podcast anymore. Basically, there's people like that. And there's also people like, now I'm going to watch the podcast. Now I am going to watch the freaking podcast. Because a lot of people didn't really watch the podcast like that because of Hard8. People watch the podcast because of Hard8. And there was also people that didn't watch the podcast because of Hard8. Now the people that didn't watch the podcast, now they're going to actually give the podcast a chance. They're actually going to maybe, just maybe, watch the freaking podcast. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I am back. Sorry about that. I just had some technical difficulties. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. So, where was I? Where the freak was I? So, most people, for the most part, at the time, watched Weapon Wheel because of the freaking drama. Nothing more, nothing less. You cannot deny that, people. You cannot freaking deny that. People watch Weapon Wheel for the drama. And now, since the drama is kind of gone, now since Hard8's out of the picture, will Weapon Wheel, do better at this point? That's the question that most of us Weapon Wheel fans should be asking. Where will Weapon Wheel go without Hard8? That's the question that we as Weapon Wheel viewers should be asking. Okay, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna send. Actually, I'm gonna just put the link in the chat. I'll do that. I rather just do it like that. That's easier for me. I'll just put the link in the chat. Screw it. I'll just put it in the chat. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Put the link in the chat, cause that's what I'll do. That's what I'll freaking do. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. What the fuck? That's what I'll do.